Are you looking for a soft white paint color that is creamy, welcoming, inviting, and absolutely cozy and earthy? Well, when looking for Sherwin Williams' best white paint colors for your home, this color that I'm going to be talking about today definitely tops the list. It's one of the best-selling Sherwin Williams white paint colors. It's one of the most popular white paint colors and off-white creamy paint colors that have been adored and admired by Chris Loves Julia, Studio McGee, and a lot of other famous personality interior designers. This color that we are going to be talking about today is also admired by many builders, homeowners, and interior designers. So if you're moving into a new builder home, it's quite likely that this paint color is already up there on the walls of your builder home or a new furnished apartment that you just moved into. Moreover, this color is absolutely versatile, timeless. It can easily blend with most of the interior design styles out there. This white paint color is neither too warm nor too cool. It doesn't peek through any undertones, and it's absolutely a perfect creamy neutral white paint color to have in any home. It's personally one of my favorites as well. So whenever I have e-design or color consultation clients out there, if they're looking for a warmer toned color palette and if the elements of their home matches with the white color, this is one of the most popular white paint colors that I recommend to them as well. So any guesses which paint color I'm going to be talking about today? Well, Sherwin Williams Alabaster. So I personally love calling Sherwin Williams Alabaster as a showstopper paint color because it is totally versatile. It can complement most of the interior design styles, and especially if you have warmer wooden textures or satin brass at home, and if you're looking to make your home look much lively, bright, if it's dull, if there's a little natural light, then this paint color can help solve all those tricks out there. So what color is exactly Sherwin Williams Alabaster? Well, Sherwin Williams Alabaster is a soft and creamy off-white cozy paint color that has neutral beige undertones. So if you read up online, you'd see that a lot of bloggers have mentioned that Sherwin Williams Alabaster has a dominant yellow undertone. It has hidden yellow undertones and the yellow is dominant, but I would say personally, as far as I have used this color and I have recommended this color to a lot of my color consultation clients, I have observed that this color lies more on the neutral end of the scale. So if there is yellow in this color, then there is also definitely a gray base to balance out the yellow, so the yellow doesn't pop out even with extreme lighting conditions. So personally, I would like to say, to be more precise, Sherwin Williams Alabaster has a dominant beige undertone that makes it a perfect neutral paint color. And at the same time, this popular Sherwin Williams white paint color is neither too neutral, nor too yellow, nor too gray. And that is what I love the most about this white paint color. So let's say if you're looking for an off-white creamy paint color for all the common walls of your home, or a specific bedroom or bathroom, and you're looking to achieve a timeless, sophisticated and warm vibe, then in that case Sherwin Williams Alabaster makes a wonderful choice, especially if you have natural wooden textures like natural oak, rustic wood, walnut, mahogany, and even if you have golden oak cabinets, then alabaster can make a wonderful appearance in such situations. On the other hand, let's say if you have cooler tones running around your house, let's say you have a grey base wooden flooring, and then you have ample clean stark whites around the house, you have ample blues, cool grays, then in that situation I would say that you stay away from alabaster, because it can contradict with the coolness of the existing coolness of your home, and the warmth of alabaster is not going to show up, rather it's going to contradict. So now you exactly know where and in what color palettes can you exactly use this paint color. So one of the most popular questions often asked by homeowners is, does Sherwin Williams Alabaster look yellow? Well, this is one of the most popular questions. There have been a couple of there are a couple of homeowners that have inquired me personally about Alabaster looking yellow. And so I would say Sherwin Williams Alabaster does not look yellow. It definitely has a creamy base to it with a neutral beige undertone. It feels warm, it can exude extreme warmth to your home, but at the same time it doesn't look yellow. So let's say if you use Sherwin Williams Alabaster in your kitchen and then you have white appliances in the front, you would see that this color seems creamy and on the warmer end of the scale, but then again, even in such situations, even with ample south facing light, this color is not bound to look yellow. So if you're worried about the deep yellow undertone peeking through certain times of the day, Sherwin Williams Alabaster is definitely to go. This is a creamy base color and it does not look yellow once again. So try placing a swatch of Sherwin Williams Alabaster against Sherwin Williams Pure White and you would observe how creamy this color appears. On the other hand, when you compare a swatch of Sherwin Williams Alabaster against Sherwin Williams Creamy, you note that the Alabaster paint color feels quite neutral. So now you see this Sherwin Williams off-white color stands at the perfect neutral scale. Another very popular question amongst homeowners is if Alabaster looks more grey or beige. So I'm sure by now you definitely know the answer of this question. This is another very popular question asked by designers and homeowners, and Sherwin Williams Alabaster definitely doesn't fall on the grey end of the scale. Even if you use this color in the north facing room, in a dingy room, Alabaster is bound to brighten up the room. So it definitely has a warm sense of beige to it and not grey. Like I mentioned earlier, this color is neither too cool nor too warm. Now the next question often inquired by homeowners is whether Sherwin Williams Alabaster is a white toned paint color. So if you see Sherwin Williams color palettes and if you check out their website, you would see that Alabaster is classified under the white paint color category and off-white paint color category, but it definitely is not a white color. So there's a difference between white and off-white. So off-whites have certain kind of undertones and whites are like pure neutral white colors and pure white colors. So with Sherwin Williams Alabaster, you can expect a deep beige warm undertone. So it definitely is not a true white color. It is definitely an off-white color with a deep creamy base. If you compare a swatch of Sherwin Williams Alabaster against true white color, you would observe the true difference of what makes this Sherwin Williams color off-white. The LRV of a true white paint color would stand somewhere around 100, whereas Sherwin Williams Alabaster white paint color has an LRV of 82, hence falling on the lighter end of the scale but not as light as a true white paint color. Whereas it's not even a darker off-white color. So earlier in my color reviews and in my color post, I have mentioned this word as well quite a couple of times, that there are darker off-white colors as well. Well, something like Sherwin Williams Drift of Mist. But in this case, if you compare a swatch of Sherwin Williams Neutral Ground, which has an LRV of 70 against Sherwin Williams Alabaster, which stands at 83, you would see that it is neither very dark and not like a very clean and stark toned white paint color. And that is why I absolutely love this color. It's neither too warm nor too cool. It's not too yellow, not too grey. It's not too dark, not too light. Just stands at the perfect end of the scale. However, you must know that Alabaster can seem slightly different in different lighting conditions. Sherwin Williams Alabaster can feel slightly neutral and muted in the north facing rooms without a grey base, but in the south facing rooms you can expect this color to look very bright, lively and still not yellow. In the east facing rooms, Sherwin Williams Alabaster can look slightly warmer and brighter early in the morning, but as the day passes, it goes off slightly muted, but at the same time not dull or dingy. So definitely Sherwin Williams Alabaster lives the best in south facing rooms, west facing rooms, where you can exactly feel the true beauty of this color, but at the same time it can go off really good in north as well as east facing rooms, because it can still brighten up the space and balance out with the cool incoming natural light. So let's say if you live in a colder space and if you have a north facing room, then alabaster would be a great way to balance out with the north incoming cool light. Now you must have heard of the term whole house color scheme. I have been talking about this in every video about whole house colors, whether this paint color is good for the whole house color scheme, whether this paint color does not go along with the whole house color scheme. Well, especially with alabaster, I have to talk about the whole house color scheme. So when looking for whole house paint colors, which are basically a paint color that can be used as a whole house color scheme on all the common walls of your home, your open concept living dining, let's say you have a mezzanine floor, you have an open concept living, then a paint color that can be painted on all the common walls of your home, including foyer, hallways, then definitely Sherwin Williams Alabaster can make a wonderful choice as a whole house color scheme. I have used this paint color for a couple of my Etsy color palettes out there, where I've used alabaster as a whole house color scheme. And trust me, due to the versatility and timelessness of this paint color, it can make a wonderful pair. So even if you check out my article or my other video on best whole house paint colors, alabaster has been my top choice for warmer toned homes. Another very beautiful characteristic of Sherwin Williams Alabaster is that even in homes with little incoming natural light, alabaster can work beautifully. It can brighten up the dull corners and make your space feel welcoming and inviting. Even if you're confined with space, this white paint color is a much better option as compared to other white colors, because it's glowing, it can work with a couple of interior design styles out there, and it will never disappoint you. So how to use Sherwin Williams Alabaster in your home? Well, Sherwin Williams Alabaster can be used as a perfect base or neutral in your home. So let's say, like we already talked about, that it can be used as a whole house color scheme, but apart from this, Sherwin Williams Alabaster can also work for specific bathroom spaces, your bedroom spaces, the kids area. It looks wonderful on the exteriors. Maybe you have an entryway door, your shutters, your built-in cabinets in the living room. Maybe you have natural stone fireplace surround and you want a creamy base white paint color for the surrounding, then alabaster can work wonderfully in such situations. Not to mention the kitchen cabinets. So kitchen cabinets is where alabaster can look absolutely lovely. If you're looking for a creamy white color for your cabinets, then you can definitely use this paint color. Especially for interior design styles like modern, contemporary, transitional, traditional, modern farmhouse, French country and mid-century modern, this warm toned color will work phenomenally. Here's a well curated pre-made color palette that I have created for Sherwin Williams Alabaster on Etsy. It enlists all the exact colors that pair with alabaster color, including how and where to use them in your whole house color palette. I have included 5 color palettes with Sherwin Williams Alabaster and complementary hues, along with how to use each of those paint colors in various areas of your home. You'll also get the detailed material and fabric palette with each of these Sherwin Williams Alabaster color palettes. Another bonus is paint planner and a detailed guide on paint schemes for various areas of your home. You can easily find this pre-packaged color palette on my Etsy shop as well as my website. So now that I've been talking endlessly about this paint color, the technical specifications, the LRV, undertones, how this color behaves in various lighting conditions, let's get started with where you can use this paint color in your home and some real-time examples to illustrate. Alabaster Sherwin Williams can be used in various areas of your home. As a base and neutral, this color can be used as a contrast with accent walls, cabinets, vanity, wainscoting or shutters. You can use them in bedroom walls, exterior walls, open concept living and dining, hallways, kitchen cabinets, bathroom walls, interior doors, window frames, ceiling and moldings, kids' rooms, family rooms, and the list goes on and on. Now that you also know where all you can use this paint color in your home, let's get started with my top picks of Sherwin Williams paint colors that beautifully complement Sherwin Williams Alabaster. Like we already discussed, this is a versatile paint color. It can work with most of the color palettes and colors out there. But to discuss this in detail, Sherwin Williams Alabaster can pair beautifully with neutral whites, with charcoal greys, warmer greys, greys, beiges, true black paint colors, bronze paint colors, green grey paint colors, blue grey paint colors, warmer sage green paint colors, and the list goes on and on. Here's a list of Sherwin Williams grey colors that go with Sherwin Williams Alabaster: Cityscape, Light French Grey, March Wind, Dovetail, Tricon Black. Here's a list of Sherwin Williams brown and beige colors that go with Sherwin Williams Alabaster: Accessible Beige, Shiitake, Warm Stone, Urbane Bronze, Sticks and Stones. Now here's a list of Sherwin Williams greige colors that go with Alabaster: Agreeable Grey, A New Grey, Modern Grey, Repose Grey, and Colonnade Grey. And here's a list of Sherwin Williams green greys and blue greys that go with Sherwin Williams Alabaster: Sea Salt, Storm Cloud, Trade Wind, Retreat, Homburg Grey. Alright, so there is another very popular question amongst homeowners is about what trim paint colors go best with Alabaster. So until now we've been talking about blues, greens, grey paint colors, black paint colors, and choosing a trim paint color to go with those paint colors is comparatively easy as compared to choose a trim paint color for an off-white color itself. You don't want this paint color to look too warm and cool. At the same time, you want to retain its true beauty without looking too grey or yellow. So in my books, I would say that Sherwin Williams Alabaster in itself is a wonderful trim paint color. So if you choose your walls, ceilings and trims in Alabaster, then it's going to draw up your eye and make a whole seamless experience in your room. On the other hand, my another choice would be high reflective white. So if you're choosing high reflective white as a trim ceiling, your walls in Alabaster are bound to look slightly warmer and creamier when compared against high reflective white. So if you're looking for that stark difference between the two colors, then you must definitely go for high reflective white. But all in all, if you have a modern contemporary style and if you don't want a lot of colors, if you don't want Alabaster to stand out against a clean white color, then you can even choose Alabaster for all your crown moldings, trims and ceilings, and trust me, it's going to be a much better experience overall. So now let's see, Sherwin Williams Alabaster seems too light or dark for you, or maybe it's too warm or cool for you and you're looking for similar alternatives. Then in such situations, I would recommend that there are two notable paint colors that can equally share a ton of similarities with Sherwin Williams Alabaster. And my top picks are Sherwin Williams Pure White and Sherwin Williams Greek Villa. So Sherwin Williams Pure White is slightly lighter than Sherwin Williams Alabaster. It has an LRV of 84. It feels more neutral as compared to Alabaster, which is quite a creamy and warm color. So in general, if you're looking for a trim paint color for any of your color palettes, then you should choose Pure White over Alabaster. My second recommendation would be Sherwin Williams Greek Villa. So if you're looking for something more bright and warm, but at the same time you don't want the yellow undertones to come up, then Sherwin Williams Greek Villa can do the job wonderfully. It has an LRV of 84, so it's just slightly lighter than Alabaster, but it feels much brighter and fresh as compared to Sherwin Williams Alabaster. At the same time, it doesn't showcase any yellow undertones, but at the same time, it feels more warmer as compared to Alabaster. So Alabaster is more on the neutral end of the scale as compared to Greek Villa, which is slightly more warmer with a tinge of yellow, but the yellow undertone doesn't show up very much. So how do you like this Sherwin Williams Alabaster paint color? Are you particularly intrigued by the warmth of this paint color and the versatility? Well, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to know what you feel about Alabaster. Just in case if you have any doubts about what this paint color has to offer, you can always drop me an email, or you can always reach out to me on my website www.nishthasadana.com, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.